And as we start this morning, we can all see the streets as behind me, motorcar where they ply the streets very day in a very, very low number. And Unique Online TV continue for do all waiting for do for give people them updates. And as it is at this moment, we don't try for talk with drivers union president, but it's rather unfortunate we're not able to get them in person because they go attend meeting with the government and foresee how best then go salvage the situation as it don't start this morning, today being the 28th day of March 2022. And on the phone, until we say, then go try as best as possible that the strike no go continue from it up tomorrow. And also, I try for call the Okada Riders Union president, but he not able for pick up and give me the situation as we are then stand. And also, I try for reach the passengers welfare president, where he happen to be the spokesman as well for the passengers welfare in the western area, Ural district, Waterloo to be precise. And this now waiting it been get for tell we.
I'm the spokesperson for passengers welfare organization.
You understand the situation presently where they now the country and Waterloo to be precise. Waiting now on your own side as passengers as the condition they now as far as drivers, Okada riders striking is concerned.
Well, we get this information about 2 days ago. We moved to go along, say, then go for strike. Of course, we on forum particularly a message being candid, where somebody identifying himself as driver say then go for strike and they look for support for people implementing support. Me respond to an forum for say we not support any strike action because legal way there for make people to organize strike. We then go write a notice at least for 21 days and then wait until that time before strike action come. One of the reasons that we didn't get now because of this fuel crisis, and of course, make for address them and tell them say if issue they with fuel, we get way there as stakeholders. We usually will go down the ministry and go and address anything and they perhaps with the PRA, Ministry of Trade. But for me then just come up with a strike action just like that without the notice of the people, then it will affect everybody. And of course, true to the word today, the strike action happened. People them na waka them in the waka, transport no day, and of course the bike riders, the keke, and the motor drivers union, they all come and dissociate themselves from their activities. Say they're not being involved and they don't know anything about that. But we not see any of Okada or keke in this area. Because really, if now something they not being know about, at least some people, not all man go participate and sit down. You go see some people that go come on for go fend, then living there. But of course, it was a collaborative effort. Everybody sit down at the same time because our social media they then go down pass the message around as we see this morning.
So what's in exactly una been do as welfare people and way they seek the interest of passengers? What's in abuna move way una get this rumor?
Well, me, we are here, of course, at informed one inform. I say we know we've been calling drivers, we say we understand. Say strike, they happen, of course. Mr. Amadou Ba said no, and not aware of that. And in they talk to membership, they no strike, make people then go out and walk. They put and boss owners also. The one way get them to cut them. Equally, then admonish everyone, say no. Then they release them to cut them for make people when the drivers then go walk. And so that's what we can do. We now advocacy group, now pressure group. We not get with your motokade. Of course, if we get with your motokade, we go say many people then go about because no one made them suffer. But what you would see now, everything is being politicized. Then they try for uses and even we get some about them with them they threaten for born motokade if motokade imply. On Sunday, on 5-5, we notice how then stop a government vehicle, government bus, and some Fiat tanker there, which is very, very dangerous because if there be big stones yonder, now so accident go happen, fire go catch yonder, there will see other disaster happen, and then begin cause the Papa government can help with. So we don't want that incident. Equally, we want the ministry for do more, PRA for do more in terms of sensitizing about fuel issues in this country and addressing the dealers, the young concerns. So we'll get to this point. Then call a meeting today. The Ministry of Transport and Aviation, of course, may not be able to go because of difficulty of transportation today, but they don't go talk to everybody, and there was an MOU signed between the stakeholders, then the Poda and bus owners, motor drivers union, bike riders, and rider for say if they hear any information concerning them here again, may they can inform the ministry, and of course then go hold the membership then responsible if any strike happen. So that MOU was signed between the stakeholders and the Ministry of Transport and Navigation. So moving forward, we hope say this don't resolve. The PRA also hold a meeting today with the Ministry of Trade and the oil dealers there, and they also address certain issues there regarding fuel again. Of course, they tell them say specifically, of course, say fuel day at the country now. We also aware say within our social media, we don't say 6,000 tons of fuel don't come, we're available, that diesel will be shortened. So tomorrow not gonna be the same day, and we will see people then move about their own business. But we want wait something like this they happen, may not wait until the last day for address them. Whenever there are rumors concerning strike, as far as me concerned, we don't experience. Whenever we hear the rumor, it always happen. It always come to pass. So government for the land from 1990, they are hearing rumors and possibly until they happen. Call people then immediate before other people then suffer. Because today passenger they don't suffer, and we don't lose a lot of money in the economy because of this one case sit down. If people then sit down, we don't able for go work.
Okay, that's for them be me next question about waiting if government don't call for sit down and dialogue this thing. But like you don't mention that, and in this meeting, una as passengers welfare, una been get any representation where you are aware of?
The thing we're very, very sad is that Mr. Sef, not only when the meeting don't call, I found out at the meeting today, where usually ministry they call meeting, they call every stakeholder. At the day now every meeting when they call, but I mean at the spokesperson, I was not informed about the meeting until after the meeting don't take place. I found out the ministry don't call. Now me raise this concern about this strike here. But if they call meeting, they not call me there, and that means you have left the public out. So the one way we want for go address them, we not address them. We not address the vehicle owners, we not address the keke, we not address the bike, but we not address the public. So whatever decision was made today, the public has been left out. And I got for raise this concern with the ministry again. Whatever go, that's the big oversight. You know, call passenger welfare pandemic meeting in situation like this today, where the people always suffer more than the passengers there.
As we continue with late broadcast, as waiting the drivers union president will tell me earlier, for tell we say then they on meeting, and this now the press release so far we don't come on from the president, we then get a meeting we then held with traders union, drivers union, and the petrol dealers then. And in the meeting then get a resolution where they reach out, then get about 5 resolutions, and one of them are that then say adequate petrol day na stock, that people they not forget panic at all for say the country they out of fuel. No, and also then continue say no increase no day in any pump price. The fuel price continue for be 15,000 loans as it is, and no increments not take place yet. And then they believe and they hope say no increment not go take place. And also they urge the traders and the drivers union for work in collaboration with them and for address the strike issue that will continue as it is. And also they ask all dealers where they sell petrol in this country that they for start for sell petrol immediately as this video they meet you. And also government assure the people them that the country say make everybody be rest assured, everything they under control, and then they with the people them. They not neglect the people them, and then go see say petrol when one of the main thing where the country need not go short in, and that they go get an amicable solution as they don't done the meeting today. Remember say with a broadcast live from Waterloo. You can go on Facebook and search for Unique Online TV, and you can also go on YouTube and search for Unique Online TV. Make sure say you subscribe on the Unique Online TV channel na YouTube, and like and then share the page, and go on Facebook and search for Unique Online TV, like the page and then share the page. Stay tuned and stay with us as we bring you updates as situation they unfold na the country, especially na the western area rural district. Me where they make this broadcast they meet you this moment, my name na Mustafa Fofana. Thank you.